We're at CoinAgenda 2021. I'm honored and privileged to be sitting down with Sean Barger of CPUCoin. Thanks for sitting down with us, Sean.
Good to be here.
Tell us a little bit about CPUCoin.
Well, I think we chatted about this, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and we're just continuing to build what I perceive to be as the missing middleware layer for blockchain. And that is that we're creating a sharing economy of computing power that anybody can install my miner, and we pay them in CPUCoin for keeping it on. And it can we are prioritizing and detecting capabilities of the machines, and we're prioritizing requests for SaaS services to be or DApps to be redistributed to all the miners to power services without AWS, Azure, or other cloud service providers. And it's working, and it's online, and you can go see it at CPUCoin.io.
What's something like novel about the tokenomics, or something that you like and are proud of?
Well, effectively, we did an IEO at ProBit, and we're getting ready to do a PDO with the Atom Foundation stuff, which is fantastic. Everyone should check it out. Where we can, you can, stake in the liquidity pool, get, APY rewards, and then, get your, trade for up to a year from within the smart contract, so it doesn't actually affect the token price, which is actually great for doing liquidity mining, right? But CPUCoin itself, one thing that we did so that we could operate our testnet is obviously we're not going to give somebody a fraction of a CPUCoin every hour and do that with Ethereum, right? It's an ERC20 token, the initial token. So what we're doing is we've created an API and we've brought that to exchanges, and every exchange that we list with, part of our agreement is that you must allow us to have a token pool to pay our miners, and the miners will select you and sign up inside of the exchange and get an account, become an active trader, and do whatever you want, but also get their mining rewards sent directly to the exchange. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, what have you learned at the conference? What content jumped out at you?
Well, it's been a lot of NFT stuff, obviously, a lot of really cool capabilities that are tied to blockchain, that are delivering on things that we're all been talking about finally, like Ben's project, where he's got his AI gal who's going to be a nurse and can answer questions and intelligently forms questions and responses. I thought that was very cool. I thought there was some real estate guys I saw that are doing trying to basically the closing escrow business is ripe for blockchain, and I think they're doing the right thing and doing it in the right way. Was it real DeFi estate or something like that? There was a lot of great people here this time. It was quite busy. Had a lot of great conversations. So I'm glad it came out.
What do you think about NFTs?
I think NFTs are first going to be, like anything else in crypto, are going to be wrought with fraud and disaster. However, I do think tying non-fungible tokens to different business models have a lot of advantages for security, for provenance, for validation, for whether you want privacy on or off, these kinds of things. I think it's an incredible. I mean, I'm all in on crypto after I saw what was going on, in 2018, 2017. I just knew that this was going to change the world, and it obviously is. But I think NFTs are just scratching the surface of what's possible with NFTs. We're actually focused on creating an NFT middleware layer that gives you a rich, image or video experience that's persistent, but it's fast. That's the hard part, right? You can save your data to IPFS or other, long-term decentralized storage solutions, but the The problem is that it's not fast enough to give you a high quality viewing experience. Like I said when I was talking about this, try uploading a 100 megabyte image to IPFS. I'll see you in a weekend, right? It's not that, and try getting the data back, right? So you're going to be forced to have very small data, or data that won't propagate very quickly, and then you end up with needing a proxy management system in the middle, and that's what we've built as part of our dynamic imaging system. Yeah.
You were on the ground floor at Tetris, correct?
Yeah, it's funny you asked that question. I was the original producer of Tetris back in 1987. Yeah.
How could you see Tetris and blockchain marrying today if you were still making those decisions?
Well, there's a lot of great ways to do that. They have really done a good job of with some recent releases to gamify Tetris, but I have a lot of great ideas there. And if you're the Tetris guys, give me a call.
Right.
But it's like gamification of anything. I think there's a lot that you can do there. Tokenization, gamification. You could. I could. It writes itself. Tetris coin, right? That's easy.
Any other comments?
No, but thank you for having me.
Pleasure
Appreciate
all
it.
mine, Sean. Thank you so much.
All right.
From CoinAgenda 2021.